this is Traver here. Today we're going to talk about rate of change in a little bit different way than we have before. Our learning target is that you'll be able to compare patterns in linear and exponential tables. And you know you'll be successful when you can compare patterns of growth and rates to each other. Let's jump in. We have a situation where we are looking at if we're represented with money, which one of these sequences would we want? So for example, say n was like days or months or years, but it's some issue of time, and then t of n is how much money you have over that time. Which of these sequences would we want? Let's look at it first before we do anything else. I'm looking at sequence A, and it goes from 27 to start, so the highest of all of them to start. And then it looks like it goes up, I think that's doubled. And then from 54 to 81, that's not doubled. That's up another 27, I think. So I think this one might be going up the same amount each time. The next one, it looks like from 9 to 36, we're only starting with $9, but from 9 to 36 multiplied by 4, I think. And then what happened next and next? Let's see if we can figure this out. And I have an idea. I'm thinking we might just want to graph these. So let's do that. We're going to graph each sequence and put it on this graph. So notice I have 1 through 4 here on the bottom. That corresponds to n. And then t of n on the left for the y-axis. I'm going to do them in 3 different colors. So sequence A, I'm going to do in red. So I've got a point at 127. So 1, here's 27, here's 25. So a little bit more than that right there. Oh man, my pen always wigs out on me. Let me try that again. 127. Right there. My next point is at 254. So 2, and then here's 50, here's 55, so right under that. Oh, it keeps deleting my points. I go crazy, guys. There we go. My next one is 381, so 3, and then all the way up to, here's 80, a little bit above that. And then 4, 108, so 4, all the way up to, here's 100, 105, a little bit above that. Okay, so there's my 3 points. I'm going to bold them in a little bit. It kind of doesn't like me to bold things in, but there we go. So there's sequence A. I'm going to pause the video for a minute. Do the same thing with sequence B and C. All right, here's what we've got. I've done each of them in different colors. So I've got sequence A, B, and C, and I'm actually going to connect the dots here to see what happens. So here's the third one, C. This one, oh man, my pen goes crazy. This one, it looks like for sure that it doubled to me each time. And then my last point was up here at 48. It got lost. There it is. Up to 48. So there's sequence C. Sequence B, let's do, it started a little bit higher and then it went to here and it matched up with A right here, which was kind of cool. And then the fourth one was up at 144. It was the highest way up here. And then sequence A, our first one, went from here to here, to here, to here. So I can see from the graph now that this is a linear equation. It went up by the same rate. So each time it went up by 27. Whoops. It went up by the same amount. My blue one here didn't though. It went from 9 to 36, which was times 4, and it did times 4 each time. We know this to be exponential. On my last one, from 6 to 12, it only went times 2 each time, which is also exponential. So in the end of the day, we're trying to figure out which graph we'd like to choose. I think that I would choose sequence B. Look how fast it's going up. I can just imagine what 5 would be. It'd be even higher. It'd be times 4 again. So here's the 3 sequences again, and I want to figure out the next few terms in each sequence A and C to see how they grow. So we said in sequence A that each time it was going up by 27. So let's see if we can find the next ones. I'm going to pull a calculator up on screen. We can tell from 54 to 27 there was a 27, and from 81 to 54 there was 27. So let's do the same thing. 108 plus 27 is 135, so there's my next number. Oops, I lost my calculator. Let me stick it on screen. There we go. Now it'll stay with us. 135 plus another 27 is 162. Gosh, there we go. And then plus another 27 is 189. All right, let's look at sequence C. We said this one went times 2 each time. So 48 times 2 is 96. And then times 2 again is 192. And times 2 one more time is 384. So my point here is looking at how fast these grow. This one, by 7 weeks, you only have $189, even though you started with much more than $6. And here in week 7, we have $384, and it's only going to grow from there. Let's look at which one grows the most now in another picture. So here's the same picture of each of these, and we actually went out to 8 weeks. I want to see which one grows the most, it grows the fastest. So I'm looking for one that has the steepest slope, and I think that would be this purple one, sequence C. It's going up the fastest. That's what we've got for today, looking at how different things grow. We will continue to talk about these rates of change and more next time. Bye, guys.